All right, Shalom. This is the brother Ba'ar from the GMS Salt, GMS West Palm Camp. And first, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I'd like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I'd like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. This is Ecclesiastes 12. And you know what? I'm going to start at 1. It says, "Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, when the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Okay? "And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." Khan. You know, I wanted to bring out this chapter in particular, starting at the top, you know, because recently, you know, it's been coming to my mind as I was in the conversation with the brother that the mirth of this place is gone. Okay? The mirth of Babylon is completely gone. Okay? Because no one, the feast days that Esau likes to keep, a lot more people, especially at the time that we're living in right now, no one is really celebrating these feast days. Okay? And these markets are starting to feel it. Okay? Because I worked at a particular market, and this particular market, the sales were completely low, especially during Black Friday. Okay? The traffic was extremely low. On Black Friday and on that Thursday, the day before, the traffic was completely dead. The store was completely dead. I went into the back office and stuff like that, and I seen in the back rooms that these rooms were filled with video games and television. Okay, which lets me know that we didn't sell absolutely nothing at all. Okay, and you can see it within within the spirit of the people. You can see it that the mirth isn't there anymore. Okay, because the Most High is taking the spirit away from Babylon. Okay, the Most High is taking the spirit away from this place, man. The Most High is taking the spirit away from Jacob as well. Okay, because you'll have your few Jakes here and there that are still celebrating these holidays, but for the most part, a lot of Jake are not celebrating these holidays anymore. Okay, these wicked days. Okay, these unholy days. Okay, and it's causing Esau's economic system to further fall. Okay, because I'm expecting by the year 2020, by the beginning of the year 2020, at least in the first quarter, that there's going to be a lot of major cuts. Okay, because a lot of these markets depend on Black Friday. A lot of these companies depend on the sales that they make during Thanksgiving and Christmas. But the spirit is gone from this place. Okay, the people are not in a rush to buy anything anymore. Okay, one of the reasons is that you know, a lot of people's pockets are a lot slimmer this year. Okay, everybody's a lot more tighter with their money. Okay, but also through the spirit, you know, I can see that the word is going out. Okay, though everybody don't want to speak about it publicly, but the word is going out, and you can see it in the people's spirit that they've heard the word before. They've heard it. Okay, there's not going to be any excuse, man. Everybody has heard the word, and Esau knows who he is. Esau knows his kingdom is going down. Esau knows that his rulership is through, and Jacob, the 1/3 is out there. Okay, And the 1/3 is no longer going to celebrate these holidays right along with Esau. Okay? Because Israel, Jacob is the only people that's keeping Babylon alive. Okay? When Jacob's mind and spirit is not into this place, it's going to fall. Okay? It's going to fall. This is, and you could tell by a lot of the threats that these past presidents were making about Issachar, talking about we need to build a wall and, all these kind of reforms and stuff like that. They bullcrapping, they bluffing. Because Issachar is one of the reasons why Babylon is continuous. It's still running. It's still in operation. One tribe alone, if one tribe alone was to stop working, Babylon will completely collapse in one day. Okay? One tribe. Okay? Because they do a lot of the gritty work. They do a lot of the work that a lot of people don't want to do. Okay? They do lawn mowing. They do all of, they're in the cracks and crevices, so to speak. Okay? They don't get a lot of the glory, which they shouldn't want any glory from this place. But, we acknowledge, we acknowledge the work that they're doing and the importance of the tribe of Issachar. Through the spirit, we understand who they are in the spirit. Okay, they're our brothers. All right, but just going back to Esau, man, the grinding is ceasing, man. Okay, the markets are down. The markets has been going down for quite some time, but the people, 2/3 of our people in the other nations, they just want to ignore the signs. Okay, but then you'll have the wise amongst them, the so-called wise amongst them, who are preparing for the downfall of this economy, which is coming, because a lot of their economic forecasters are saying that it's coming. They cannot avoid it. Okay, and you can start to see it. Okay, and you can start to see it in the spirit of the people. Okay, the spirit of Christmas is no longer in the air. You may have a few, displays here and there, but the spirit of Christmas is not there. The spirit of Thanksgiving is not here. Okay, and it's just not where I work, but in other places. Okay, even in our neighborhoods, even in the neighborhoods that Jake predominantly dwell in. Okay, this year I don't see a lot of Christmas lights. Okay, this year I didn't see a lot of people celebrating Thanksgiving with their families. Usually I would walk outside and I would see cars just being lined up and family just hanging out outside. This year, I didn't see any of those things. Okay? I didn't see any of those things because that spirit is no longer in Jacob anymore. I spoke to an Israelite before when I was taking the Israelite home before. I was like, do people even know why they're even celebrating these holidays? Okay? Most people don't know why they're celebrating them. But 2/3 of our people, they just want to celebrate it because they just want to get along. They just want to get along with everybody. That's 2/3 of our people, but the 1/3 is out there. Okay? The 1/3, a lot of the 1/3 may not be out on the highways and byways. They might not proclaim the word, in the streets, but they're out there and they believe. Okay? And they're part of the reasons why this place is going down. Okay? Because the spirit has left the people, man. Esau is trying to gather up that spirit, but it's not working. Because without Jacob, this kingdom is not going to flourish. The Most High is taking Jacob's spirit, taking that spirit of mirth out of this place, man. All right, but let me continue. It says, I'll start at 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Okay, and a lot of these companies are shutting down, man. That's why I'm expecting the first part of 2020 that a lot of these companies are gonna start to close. They're gonna shut down their operations because a lot of these businesses make the money off of the holiday season, and they would allow them to ride on a certain wave up until the middle part of the year and to the end. Okay, but since this wave that they used to ride is no longer there, they're gonna collapse a lot sooner. Okay, and then and on top of that, the weakened dollar, you have these other nations that's on the other side of the world. They're dropping the U.S. dollar. People are not understanding what's really going on. Okay, people are not really seeing it that what the Most High had written is coming to pass. But most 2/3 of our people, they're not seeing it, and you can see it in their face. Okay, but those who believe, you can see it in their spirit. Okay, because they're not into this place anymore. Okay, they're not into what Esau has to offer. But 2/3 of our people, they still want what Esau has to offer. They still want to satisfy Esau. They still want to please him. They still want that pat in the back, as if Esau is going to help them out. They don't understand that Esau is not going to help them out, man. Okay, but let me keep going. It says also, now let me go to verse 4. It says, the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Okay, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Okay, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, man. Okay, and all these doors of these businesses are going to be shut, man. Okay, now, I don't know about all the malls throughout this land, but from what I've heard and from what I've seen myself, I know a lot of these malls are shutting down stores. Okay, you can't really see them outside looking in, but when you're in there, a lot of those stores are shutting down. Okay, one of the brothers also mentioned that during the time of Black Friday, Macy's was completely empty. Okay, now most people will say, oh, a lot of people are ordering online. Okay, that is true to a certain degree, but that means you would see, you would noticeably see a lot of UPS trucks. You would noticeably see a lot of FedEx trucks. Now, I'm only speaking for myself, but I haven't seen a lot of UPS trucks around lately. I haven't seen a lot of FedEx trucks around lately. Okay? The spirit of this place is not, the spirit of a feast and mirth is not here anymore. Okay? This word is being heard, man. These so-called white people, they know that they're the Edomites according to the Bible. Okay? They know it by now because they can't prove otherwise. Okay? They can't prove otherwise that they're not the people. So they're coming to grips with their kingdom falling. Okay? And when the economic system collapses and everybody is going through hell, Esau is going to want to blame it on Jacob. Okay? Somehow, some way, Esau is going to blame all this hell on Jacob. Okay? And they're going to want to take out their anger on Jacob. Okay? They're going to find some kind of way. Because Esau is crafty like that. Okay? Because they're mad that their kingdom is going down. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he sent his prophets out to tell them that it's going down. Okay? And they're going to be mad at Jacob because we got next. Okay? I just wanted to bring out this video, man, to let the people know, let our brothers know, man, that, man, this kingdom is going down, man. All right? The mirth is gone from this place, man. All right? It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding shall be low. Okay? And I'm expecting early part of 2020, a lot of people to be losing their jobs. Okay? A lot of hours are going to be cut in these places, man. A lot of people aren't going to be able to afford the things that they used to have. Okay? All the nice cell phone deals, all the internet deals, all the cable deals, whatever deals that's out there. A lot of people are going to have to make a lot of cutbacks, man. A lot of people are going to have to make a lot of cutbacks in the food. And there's a food shortage coming. Okay? A famine is coming. Okay? Because of the climate, because of the weather. The Most High had plagued the fields, man. The Most High had plagued the food. Okay? There's a lot going on that's not being reported in the news. Okay? This place is finished, man. Okay? Where everybody is waiting for the ball to drop, whether they want to say it or not. Everybody knows that we're living in that time. Okay? But 2/3 of our people and the rest of the heathens, they just want to ignore the facts. They want to ignore the truth. They want to ignore the signs. Okay? But they can't stop it. Okay? What did Jay-Z say? They try to close their eyes and try to block that thought. Man, it's going to happen whether you want it or not. And for 2/3 of our people, Jacob's trouble is coming whether you want it to happen or not. Okay? It's coming. The Most High has to get rid of these people from ruling the earth. Okay? Because they're the wicked, man. Every day they're spraying the earth, spraying the skies. Every day somebody's getting sick. Every day people are getting sick. It's like clockwork. As soon as they start spraying, I'm watching people to see who's sniffling. I'm watching around to see who's getting sick, who's calling out. Because, we know through the Spirit that that's what they're doing. We know that that's what they're doing. They're spraying, they're weakening the immune system of the people, man. And they've been doing it consistently as if they're getting ready to drop something. Okay? Because you have to weaken the immune system of the people. Okay? For whatever disease that they have ready to work on a grand scale. So they've been preparing for this, man. And they hear the prophets out on the highways and byways. They're panicking. They're rushing. And that's where they're going to mess up at. The Most High has their foot in a slippery place, man. Okay? They're fighting a war on all fronts, man. They're fighting a war overseas, carnally, and they're fighting a spiritual war here. Okay? Because the people of the Most High is waking up. The seed of Jacob is waking up. The true Israelites, according to the Bible, is waking up. And they're afraid because they know once we wake up and we call on the name of our power, the Lord is going to bring them down. Okay? Swiftly. Okay? Their kingdom is going to fall quickly. Okay? And we're at a breaking point, man. Everybody wants to ignore it, but you'll have your few who understand what's coming. Okay? And the spirit of Jacob, man, the Most High is giving Jake back their right mind, man. Okay? Because they no longer, because even as I operate throughout my day, I'm starting to feel the spirit of Jake, man. Like, there's certain Jakes you interact with. You're going to grab your coffee. You're going to go grab this. You're going to grab that. You can see there's a camaraderie there now when it wasn't there before. It was more of the evil eye before, but now it's more of a camaraderie. Okay, now you can feel through the spirit that they know something is about to drop, or they've heard the word of the Most High. They know that we're Israelites. They know that we're family. You can feel it. And I know you brothers can feel it as well. But let me continue so I can, go back to work. Excuse Salakia. Verse 5. I'll start at 4. The doors shall be shut in the streets, and the sound of the grinding shall be it. And the sound of the grinding is low. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. You know what I mean? Everybody's not going to have anything to do once you lose your job. You're just going to be walking around here aimlessly. Okay? Not knowing what to do. Because there ain't going to be no more jobs. There ain't going to be no labor-ready places that you can go to. Because there ain't going to be no more money. The dollar is going to collapse. Okay? It's going to get crazy out here. Okay? Right now, it's on a controllable level, I guess, right now. But it's going to get to a point where it's just going to go crazy out here. Okay? Crime is going to go up. All kind of stuff is going to go up. Okay? And that's going to be the time that a lot of our people aren't ready for. That they weren't even preparing themselves for. Because they thought what the men on the highways or byways were saying was a joke. They thought we were lying. When we're out there literally quoting from the scriptures. Speaking the Most High's word. Well, they're going to see for themselves. Okay? They say experience is the best teacher. I guess for a hard-head guy, why not? Okay? If you wanna experience the hard part, that's fine. You don't want to be wise and be humble and take heed to the words of the Lord? Okay, whatever. Okay, because those who take heed to the words of the Lord, they prepare themselves spiritually. They prepare themselves mentally. Okay, that's one thing that I like to tell brothers, that I interact with from day to day. At times, you have to prepare yourself to lose everything. Even the thing that you find most precious, you have to prepare yourself to lose it. Okay? But let me continue. It says, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's true. I'm having a hard time finding music to listen to these days. I try to keep up with the younger crowd. I try to keep up with the music. Some of the, the younger brothers be putting me up on game on certain stuff. But for the most part, I don't listen to any of the music that's out today. I listen to some of it sometimes. I can't lie. I have little seasons. But for the most part, I'm listening to jazz, classical, or I'm listening to stuff from the 90s, 80s, maybe early 2000s. But after that, I'm not listening to a lot of this new stuff because how many ways can you flip coke? How many ways can you sell drugs? How many ways can you kill somebody? On record, on rap, on wax. Okay? This is getting boring, man. When this stuff is not really going on like that. Okay? These Edomites thinking that we walking out the house and we killing each other. That's not how it works, man. That's not how it really is in the hood. Okay? And then you got these younger generation, a lot of them aren't really doing those things. Okay? Just being honest. Okay, and if they are doing it, they're fools. They're gonna go straight to jail. Or with all these cameras, with all these little microphones and stuff everywhere, you still gonna do what these rap songs say? Then you are an idiot. You are a fool. All right, but Salakia. It says also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, which is the Most High, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home. Okay, and the mourners go about the streets. Man, people gonna be walking around aimlessly. They gonna know in their minds that there's no help. Okay, there's not gonna be a government. There's not gonna be money. There's gonna be famine in the land. Okay, there's gonna be a famine of the word. Okay, there's not gonna be any, and nobody's not gonna know what's going on. Okay, they're gonna try to look for the prophets, and they're not gonna find them. Okay, some of the people, if the scriptures are still around, they're gonna try to read it, and they're not gonna understand it, because when it was time for them to get the understanding of the scriptures and what's said in it, they shunned it. They mocked at the scoffers. So they have their judgment. Okay, let me continue. It says, or ever the silver cord be loosed, or the golden bowl be broken, or the pitcher be broken at the fountain, or the wheel broken at the cistern. Then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. Dust meaning confusion. Okay, and the spirit shall return unto the Most High who gave it, man. It's going to be crazy out here, man. But, you know, through the spirit, we can see this kingdom's going down, man. Those who believe in Yahweh Bashim Shah, those who take heed to the words of Yahweh Bashim Shah, we can see this kingdom going down, man. We can see the mirth is leaving this place, man. All right, man. You know, I just wanted to make this quick video. You know, I tried to get out what, you know, I had at heart, but I just wanted to let you brothers know, man, that this place is finished, man. The mirth is gone. All right. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rakah, Quadash. I like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. I like to give salutations to the Akim, preaching the gospel across the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. Shalom, Akim. Shalom.